everybody, welcome back to Dynamic Sport Adventures. Today we got a little quick tip on how to create a fire the next morning after camping out overnight or in a survival situation. The easiest way to prepare. Remember, always try to prepare and know what you're doing before ahead of time. Have a plan, stick with that plan, and try to make sure your resources are available if you're in the need of that. So a lot of times we camp out in the backpacking country, especially in cold weather. We get up in the morning, we burn all our wood up, and we can't get that fire going in the morning. It's so cold that we didn't have the tinder collected because resources weren't available right away. So you want to plan ahead of time. The easiest way to do that is have something ready for the morning. You can just quickly light up and start that fire. Make sure you leave some kindling and smaller twigs that are available in the mornings when you get up when it is colder, that you can just start that fire easier. One of the easy ways is making a fire tube. Fire tubes can be used with birch bark. Here's an old rotted log. All I did was basically cut down through here with my knife and then peeled that off. You can let that dry out. You can find some older logs that have been in the woods longer that are actually drier. And all you can do is just put your tinder inside there. And I'm going to use birch bark. I got pine needles and I have some cattails that I found because I have a nearby water source. Once you do that, you're just going to roll that up into a tube. Here you can secure it with some kind of cordage, and then you can use any kind of strike or any kind of lighter fire source to start that on fire, embers. So I have a mixture of white birch bark, paper birch, and I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to try to use the finer stuff so that way it ignites quicker. I'm going to leave the cattails out to the end, and I'm going to put them near the end so that catches the spark really easy, and that's going to be my first ignition. Get these bundled together. Put as much or little as you want in there. Make these longer, shorter, however you want to make them. Again, it's going to be a quick, easy way next morning to start that fire. Have them ready. Even when you're just camping out of a basic campground, you can have a few of these. Have the kids make a few of these when they're bored. Make a few of these so they have. I'm going to just take my cattail. I'm going to put that in there now. And then I'm just going to roll this up into a tube. And again, if there's some holes in the side, it's even better because it's going to be able to ventilate. Now all I have here is a piece of willow branches that I basically just knotted, twisted around, and that's going to be my cordage to hold that together. And that's all you need. It's just a little tube like that. Here's my cattail sticking out in there. Once you have that, if you need a fire going in the morning, have 2 or 3 of these ready. Take your ferro rod or any kind of other striking or ember if you need to make a bow and drill, friction fire or whatever, and you put the ember right in there. So all I'm going to do is try to strike that spark onto that cattail and the fine pieces of birch bark there inside there. One strike, still didn't go. So we got a little flame there. I'm going to turn it a little bit. Hopefully you can see that. Hold that up now. Let that fire get going up inside that tube. Once that gets going, you can set that right on the fire. And again, that'll burn for a while. You can use it as a torch, obviously, if you want to walk through the woods, that'll burn down. But you want to put that up so the fire travels up through that. And as you can see, that not going to go out very easily. Even if I shake it, and that'll burn through. Put your other kindling, start with your smaller sticks, build up till your fire is going. And again, you can set that right into the fire like that, build your fire around it. And that's a quick, easy way to next morning to have your tinder and have things ready to go for the next morning, especially in cold weather when you don't have to search for stuff in the morning. Little demonstration, a quick tip how to make a fire tube. Thanks for watching Dynamic Sport Adventures. Happy hiking, get outdoors.